Then it's Castro, Daza, Zivar, a couple doubles last night. And the first pitch, a fastball at 93 is in there. Strike one.
Well, his fastball moves in different directions, so he will throw a two-seam. He throws a little pitcher to Miles. And they throw at the top of the zone. The start of this year.
He's a strike so far this season. 3-2. Good at bat going for.
So he's a horse.
This ball going back. And right wall. He pulled
bat, but again, it is traveling because of the weather. It is nice out. 96 miles an hour off.
Ball one on Chris Bryant. Bryant ball games. Hook to Arenado. Nolan makes. The Cardinals had come in. They hadn't committed an error all year. They committed 2 yesterday, and then top of the zone. Strike one on. 0-2. First time in the 3 spot this year. A lead, albeit
7 if the other team scores.
There's the field. Bryant, but on the brakes is, and he just wait 5-4-3 double play back this year. And now Wilson Contreras take. That's in there. Contreras yesterday. The work of Brent Suter out of the bullpen, not expecting to throw at that point.
A revelation for the Rockies. And a lot of people around baseball have no.
3-1, and it's off the end of the bat. Oh, just missed, Evan.
It's like parking in a spot for too long and going back to.
Tyler did not score on a base hit. You know, that's not how we're going to play. Did not do it behind closed door. In my opinion, it should have been behind closed door. Play ball. There's one, and a strong throw from that.
Sentiment. But in O'Neill's case, WBC and during spring training.
1 ball, 1 strike on Jordan Walker.
So it's not.
1 ball.
Every day.
2-2.
Some really.
2-2. And Bryant, he's going to get there.
Pitcher Miles Michaelis, well, he has a couple nicknames. One is Lizard King. He doesn't like here in Denver. That's how many feet are in a mile, which has brought me up to the Purple Row. Players Weekend 2019, on the back of his jersey, he does not like Lizard King.
That's because he ate a lizard.
Cardinals, a very significant nickname to us here in Denver.
So let me ask you, did somebody put that if you were on the field?
It was a hike, and we kept having to walk to get.
On the outside corner for.
Of joining Japanese culture. Giant.
Did you?
Yellow.
My goodness, let's leave this subject. 2-2. And that's a call. Struck field. And Moustakas had to wait. And he takes a fastball. Excuse me, takes a left center field. And hard shot. Motter knocks it down. They get 1. 0-1. And it's going to get out.
And he put up some quality numbers in a short period of time. This pitch just a super mode, just a down and in, drop the barrel, 2-0.
So here's Taylor Motter, who this would head 3-0. It's in there 3-1. Profar.
This one to Tommy Edman. Didn't really feel like it was a homer pitch. This one for sure, 106.
Donovan struck out his first time, and it's 1-1 on Brendan Donovan. That catches the zone. 1-2. Far away. Ground ball, retreating his Crone, puts his hand down. Edman homered on a fly ball to right. I mean, he hit it pretty. Going to fly more. And probably a couple of days ago, when it was still cooler, there's the 1-1. This is a diamond on into center field, so a base hit. And last year's MVP settles underneath, and he makes the catch to end the inning. Had accumulated at Coors Field in his career. Scampering out of the way was Mark Runningham. 2 runs on 34 hits.
Gotta love it. 87-mile-an-hour slider.
Profar squared up a baseball his first.
1 start. You tell me. Last August.
Beat up the old ERA. His glove. Right behind 0-2. To Nolan, he's going to get the force at third. That's out of play.
On a missed strike. So just this.
Strikes. Down and in, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and now it's left to Crone with 2 outs.
Michaelis gets away with one right there. Not 86-mile-an-hour. Yeah, I love that.
In the middle of the diamond, that's going to end the threat. So 3 innings in a row. The brim of his helmet caught Nolan.
Times in a player's day, you can just tell they're locked in. You're like, oh gosh, if this guy comes up to hit, I think he's going to get him.
3-0. Warren Schaefer is now the Rockies in my glove. Pride in the glove that he brought with him from his days at Virginia Tech. Look at all the notes that Dougie has put in front of Spilly in the hope that he can sound
up here.
It's definitely a different point of view than I'm used to. I'm used to being in the heart of the action and left it so he's not going to trip on it on the way.
Tyler O'Neill fouls it off. Okay, in your goes, which there's an art to it. It's really difficult.
Yes, and
played with Jeff Houston in the big leagues.
Pretty good player.
Absolutely.
And the next spring training, I asked him, I said, what was that sign that you were doing? And he said, oh, we gave that. He's seeing the ball like a beach ball. He's hitting the ball as hard as anyone in the league.
And he's out.
One in the league.
And he's out.
Yeah, he hit it hard right there, but.